Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Today we will be discussing on the cyber crimes that are being perpetrated against women in particular. What are the typical cyber crimes to which the women folks are exposed to? Now, this is the subject matter of the discussion for the day. Because all the other crimes in the cyber world is very much the one to which anyone is exposed to. But there are certain particular crimes, and you might be surprised that these crimes are predominantly perpetrated through social media, to which these women are very much susceptible to fall a prey to. They are soft targets. So, what are the different crimes that could be perpetrated against women in the cyber world? Now, that is something that we are going to discuss today. I believe most of you have come, yes. So, let's start the discussion. And let us discuss some of the typical ones. Crime against women, because they happen to be the soft targets for some of the typical crimes in the cyber world. And it is high time that we should be aware of such crimes so that we can defend ourselves against them. Because very unsuspectingly, we fall to the prey to such people who have such nefarious designs. We can easily be trapped if we are not very ignorant of, if we are not aware of it. So what these crimes are in particular, because this will be the concluding part on the cyber crimes, the different type of crimes that we already have discussed, crimes vis-a-vis the women folks in India, another part of the discussion. And in the coming class, we will be discussing the different acts. Information Technology Act 2000, which is, you see, 2000, in the year 2000, they came up with such an act. The idea is to protect and safeguard people who are so susceptible to such crimes. But that will be discussed tomorrow. Today, we wind up our discussion on the different type of crimes. So the concluding part of the discussion is the crime against women. And these crimes are the typical ones. So the billion-dollar question is, are women safe on internet? Obviously not. So the different crimes that comes to our mind. And in fact, the rate of crimes that are being committed is phenomenal. It is increasing by leaps and bounds. Every day we come across more and more crimes. That is a figure of 2017. At least one cyber crime was reported in every 10 minutes in India in the first 6 months of 2017. And of course, the rate has become all the more alarming as the time passes by. So if this is the statistics that in every 10 minutes cybercrime is being committed, we are very much exposed to it. So we should be on high alert that we safeguard ourselves against such a crime. Now, what are the typical crimes that comes to our mind when we talk of women? Crime against women. Now, these are the different various crimes that we will be discussing today with a special reference to women in India. They are exposed to, they are more prone to be on the receiver's end as far as these crimes are concerned. So let us discuss these crimes one by one. The very first crime is profile hacking. When the profile is hacked, any of you who face this problem, the hacking of the profile, you figured out that your account, uh, you were not able to handle your account. Anybody who ever faced this problem?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
sir.
many a time we find on the Facebook itself, we find many of your friends might
Yes, sir. The
be
Facebook account only.
right. So it means the cyber security is not very sound. So your account is
Yes.
easily hacked. And maybe people who are learned ones, people who are you see account of even the celebrities are hacked at
Yes, sir.
times. You just can't help out. So this is one typical crime. When somebody starts controlling your account
Mm.
is being controlled by somebody else. And
Sir, I found
yes,
So I found that I don't know some other people like those people whom I don't know. They were such sweet people. They were added in my account and they started chatting from my account.
right,
At that time, I came to know that my account has been hacked and some other people is using. Uh,
right.
then
Yeah,
at that time,
can you?
I deleted my account and I created a new one.
So did you log out from that previous account? Delete.
Yes, sir. I deleted that account. First, I logged out and then I deleted that account. Then I created the new one.
Because they will be using your account to get connected with your friends. They will be asking
Yes,
to
sir. Yes, sir.
send accept friend request and all that, and then
Sir, yes, sir. First of all, I
Sir,
deleted all the pictures which those pictures which I have uploaded, like
right,
profile pictures and all. I
right.
deleted all those and then I deleted the entire account only.
Very good. Because this picture,
sir,
yes.
sometimes the hacker doesn't have. Sometimes the hacker doesn't change our password or username. We too have the access to our account, and they also use us at the same time.
Right. They had the
Profile
access.
hacking.
They had the access because they cracked your password. And
Yes, sir.
email is something that is accessed. If they could have an access to your email, your account is hacked simply. So therefore,
Yes,
they
sir.
say that you should keep on changing your email. Though it's not very practically possible that you change your email very often on, but to make sure that it is not very easy to be cracked. Remember,
Sir, and I
yes,
found that that person was from some other country, like it was from kind of Pakistan and all, because he added some very different kind of people, like from Kabul and here and there, and he started chatting. Then I
right.
was so scared that from Pakistan and here and there. Then that time only I deleted all the pictures and
Right.
all.
Yeah. Really, it is very scaring if you come to know that your account has been hacked and somebody is using the account their own ways and perhaps
Yes, sir.
misusing it, and then you are
Yes,
really
sir.
scared.
And the most scaring part is they are from Pakistan and all, like
Uh, uh,
some very terrorist type of.
ah,
I got scared.
Although you cannot read the intention of any other people on your social network, who
Yes,
what they are up to. You
yes, sir.
cannot have any amount of idea. So this is
So
really
even now on my new account also, I got some friend requests from like I'm like I'm so surprised sometimes. Some are from Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, and here and there, and I don't know that why these people are sending me requests. I even don't know them.
so. Don't you ever
So
wonder?
one student is waiting.
I have admitted nobody is on the list. So don't you think? Don't you? Feel happy that you have become so popular that you are getting requests from across the border.
No, sir. Being popular is another thing, but it's so scary
It's scary,
at
yeah.
the same time because I don't know why these people are sending me requests from.
Uh, Rightly said. In fact, when you figure out that your account is being handled by somebody else, somebody has intruded into your account, that is really, really very scary. And
At the from that incident, I'm every time scared that if someone sends me request, I'm like, oh, I don't know, he might be knowing my this account also. So
mhm.
I have changed in many privacy settings and
That is important.
whatever.
That
Yes, sir.
that you did
And but
something very right.
whenever I got the request, I used to delete all those, and I used to delete that man or person whosoever sends me request from
Mhm.
Kabul or
Right,
Kazakhstan and
right,
something.
right. Typical one because you see you never know how your account will be misused. What sort of stories they
Yes,
will
sir.
circulate through your account, and you will
Circulated.
be earning
Yes,
bad
sir.
names. So
Yes, sir.
very that is the area where we are very concerned about. But
Yes, sir.
what is the way out? You are very prone to.
Yes, sir.
And
Even my family members are shocked that why these people are sending requests to you only. We don't have these type of requests. Why you got these type of requests? Then I said I don't know why these people are sending to me only, to my Facebook account only.
the,
So I used to block them at the same time only, whenever I got the request.
that is good enough because that was a very initial step that you could figure out. They would be
Yes, sir.
misusing your account in such a manner that it will be very
Mm.
embarrassing for you at times.
Yes,
What sort of stories they will
yes.
circulate through your
Make it
account, what sort of pictures they will circulate, it is very
circulate.
devastating at times. So,
Yes, sir.
but what to do? That is a way of life on the cyber world. You just can't
So
do.
even my parents started saying that don't upload your pictures on Facebook. Like
Obviously,
don't upload your
obviously.
yeah, just upload some other type of pictures of like
Hmm.
downloaded from but don't upload
Hmm.
yourself on Facebook and all. But at the same time, so still when we'll take precautions that like we will like if some people want then that time also like we don't know what some people are like keeping eyes on our account and what things they are used to like every time most of the time I got on these type of requests and I started deleting all my pictures on Facebook. I don't post some like or very rarely only.
Hmm. So, what could be done in this regard? One thing for sure, be very particular about your private setting, and secondly, don't accept any stranger. Maybe
Yes, sir.
the person you do not know, never accept the friend's request. Uh,
Yes,
because
sir.
right, because in good faith you might accept a person, or your private setting is not well configured, and therefore all such you see the loopholes that we discussed, which is to be tracked by the white hats. So that is something the ethical hackers could help you out in that regard. But from our part, we should be very conscious of it. And obviously, it is the Facebook, which is the most hacked social media, and maybe even Twitter account is also hacked very often. Many of the
Yes, sir.
celebrities.
We recently got news of Bill Gates accounts being hacked.
Right, perfect,
Yes,
perfect, very good example. So these social media are very prone to be hacked, and but is it possible that you log out every time when you use social media? It is not very practical. If you are using a social media on your phone, do you think that you log out every time and then you log in every time just to handle your maybe Facebook or Twitter? It is not practically possible, though it is recommended. They say
yes, sir.
that you log out every time. Achha, many a time when you are now people have not been using this cyber cafe anymore because everybody has Android phone and laptops. But those were the times when cyber cafe was the hub of all such crimes, because
Yes,
these
sir.
unsuspecting mind failed to log out, and then
Mm.
every information was collected by
Leaked.
the owner of the cyber cafe. They could, or the next person who used to be
Mm.
on the net. So every information was taken out. So it is advisable that you log out if you are using maybe a network in your college or any public place. If it is not your uh, gadget, it is better to log out and make sure that you do it, because we have not developed the habit of logging out from the social media from our handsets or our laptops. We do not.
Mm.
Normally, we do not do that all this. But if you are using such uh, gadgets in the public, which has got a public access, make sure that you do it. So hacking is something
Yes.
very common, and make sure that you safeguard yourself against such uh, devastating crime. You see, it is very unnatural when you feel that somebody else is taking control. We don't want
Yes.
any intrusion from any and particularly if we know that your social account could be used or rather misused against your interest. Definitely, you are very apprehensive about it. Now, second is
Yes.
photo morphing. Now, photo morphing is also a typical crime in India, and not in India, everywhere. Even the Hollywood, some of the actresses complained about it. And this morphing of picture is being carried out for many years. Remember, there was an occasion when Pooja Bhatt, the daughter of Mahesh Bhatt, her nude pictures appeared, and then she came forward to deny that these stories were the pictures were morphed. Morphing is very.
Mm.
In fact, many a social platform also offer you this photo guard. That is, no one else could use
Yes.
that photograph, but it is not very practically possible. How many photos are you going to guard?
Yes. Yes.
No, the question
So
is what
even they can take a screenshot also.
a screenshot also. Yes, 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 very
Yes.
true. Because morphing is very
Yes.
easy. Any kid could do it. It is not a big deal now
Yes.
anymore. So this is one typical crime that therefore we should be very particular about accepting the friend's request. Getting it. Don't allow anybody and everybody's
Mm.
access. And if your account is private, you are more prone to be attacked. So photo morphing with a number of pictures, because you see, we are in a living age of selfie. More and more people are snapping more and more shots and uploading on the social media.
Yes.
And so therefore, we are more prone to be trapped by such uh, people who indulge in the morphing of the photographs. So make sure that it is easier to be trapped. And such morphing is purposely used to blackmail, maybe for financial or sexual gains. So they will be sending you the
Yes.
photograph. No, the account will be send the photograph, and then the favor will be shot, either in financial or sexual terms. So this
Mm.
is how they blackmail. And number of stories continue to crop up in the newspaper. Uh, Even the girl committed suicide and all that. The innocent girl who was not even aware of what was happening around, and she got a morphed photo, and she was shocked, and she could not uh, uh, tell her parents regarding. She could not talk to her parents regarding that, and she was so shocked that she committed suicide. This is something that is very taxing, very bothering in nature. But we have to face it. We have to uh, figure this out, that this is a tampered move from the part of the criminals. So This is another one, the morphing. Now the next one is, after morphing rather, yes, the third is rather is morphing. Offer and shopping scam. Now what is that? Offer and shopping scams. Acha, you might come across a certain link, and they will ask you to click the link and you will be getting some favor. Maybe certain some amount of money will be credited into your account, or some favor will be made. You will be earning a coupon which you could redeem it. So they will be sending you
Yes,
a
sir.
link, and they will be tempting you to click the link. And the moment you click the link, you are doomed. So don't ever click the links which are dubious in nature. You're not supposed to, because you see, if you have integrated, if you're into mobile banking or internet banking, the entire system is integrated. So they can easily have an access to your bank account. So if you are into particularly an active shopper on uh, electronic media, e-commerce, you are more prone to it. And now that e-shopping has become a part and parcel of all our lives, particularly in pandemic, we are more prone to it because you will be getting certain offers at times, and they will be asking you to
Yes,
click
sir.
the link. So if they will beguile you by making a claim for a certain reputed brand. So it is always better to check such offers from the home page of that particular brand, rather than clicking any link, any anonymous link, which is sent by some third party, which you are not even aware of. It is always better to cross check from the home page of that particular brand or the organization, because that offer will also be made at their home page. And it is always preferable to uh, place the order or click for such benefits at their home page rather than any anonymous link that you come across by some anonymous uh, people. So don't ever do that. And many such crimes are also committed, like on the OLX, a crime was committed. And why only OLX? Some number of such media, and there are maybe. Acha, have you seen that they may beguile you by uh, sending you a very similar logo? Maybe it will not be uh, Amazon. It might be something, the same design will be there, but some part will be missing. And it would appear that it is Amazon or Flipkart sending you certain offers. You will be uh, getting a huge discount, but this is not an offer that is being made by the authentic uh, e-commerce portal. And once you click the link, acha, they will be giving you such a huge discount. And particularly if you place the order right now, so you are more tempted to place the order. You believe that that offer was made by Amazon, and they're the reputed ones. But it was not Amazon. It was something maybe Amazon or whatever, or maybe very look-alike type of a portal, and you are trapped. Maybe they will offer you iPhone at 25,000, and you are trapped. So such, because you believe that okay, Amazon offers iPhone, good enough. Name the seller is authentic, so you are easily trapped. So that is called offer and shopping scams. The next is romance and dating scams. Typical ones. Dating scams. People, people don't use their picture. They will be using somebody else's picture on such sites, and you can easily be trapped. And they connect you by somebody else's picture, somebody else's information on the dating sites. And
So sometimes some boys use girls' profile
yeah,
to
yeah,
get connected with girls, and then they reveal that he is not he is not she is he.
correct, correct. And they will be trapping you, and they will be asking you to come at a certain place. Once they develop the friendship, and then the crime is committed. They will ask for a favor, for a financial gain. They will be, maybe in the initial years, they will be sending you flowers and all that. But in due course, the idea is to exploit the women in particular. They might be demanding you a huge amount of money, whatever, for a train, for a
Mm,
airfare or whatever. I'm in a hurry. There is an emergency of those, and because of the friendship that has been developed all these years, so they ask for undue advantages, and that is somewhere the uh, trap lies in. So it is very difficult to figure out who is on the other end, right? You're just connecting with a person through the photograph, which is not his. So, and you see, people are more prone to be trapped under such, and particularly on matrimonial sites, you will find these type of things very commonly used. If a certain eligible bachelor, the photograph, the information, the details, and you are easily trapped. And it is very difficult to even cross checks. And they talk you in such a manner that they win your trust. So you just can't figure out that the person is has a criminal bent of mind. The person will talk you so in such a sophisticated manner, in such a progressive manner, that you won't even have an idea that you are being trapped by their designs. So the next is link baiting. Link baiting, they will give you information that your picture has been leaked, or some information has been leaked. Like your maybe a video has gone viral. You see, these are just to trap you. Such information would come your way that your particular photograph has been leaked on the internet. Check this site to figure out who is using your picture. Now, make sure that whenever you come across any such site which is to be which is to be clicked, they are up to something, and they will make you very fearful in the beginning itself. Like your particular picture is going viral. Do you have any idea? If you want to know who is doing that and what the social media your picture has ended up to, click this link. And once you click the link, you are trapped. So no matter what they ask for, never click the links which is uncalled for. Getting it? So this is called a link baiting. They ask, baiting means what? Trapping. Trapping people by to click the link, and you are doomed. So they will make you afraid. In the e-shopping, maybe they were tempting you. They were offering you certain inducement, certain offers. But here they will uh, make you afraid that some personal information is has gone viral. Check it out. How can you stop it from circulating in the social media? The next is information theft. Obviously, that we discussed, and your information would be used by somebody else, and maybe plagiarism is one such a typical area where your materials, particularly the bloggers, the women bloggers, their write-ups are easily plagiarized by somebody else for their person. So it is more of a rip-off, the stealing part. The imposters identify key pieces of your personally identifiable information, and This is it. And finally, we already have discussed cyberbullying, which we refer to as stalking, where they will be posting any kind of humiliating contents of the victim and vulgar messages online, and they will exert pressure on the person to fall in line. So stalking is the word. The idea is to harass. Harassment is the catchword till you finally submit to their dictates. This is very common these days. So if at all somebody is being bullied on the social media, the first thing that they could do is to approach the police in this regard. So these were some typical crimes that were committed. So make sure that you just figure these out, and it is better to be safe than to be sorry. So idea is to protect yourself against such crimes in the cyber world, which are focused on the women in India. So with this, we conclude our discussion for the day. Next class, we discuss the Information Technology Act, one of the laws. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir.